I don't think I'm going to be doing any cooking this morning. Well, maybe bacon and eggs for Tim. For you join me in the rear of the old Vobes abode. And look at this tatty house that I've had to put up with at the back. But Tim came round the other day and he said, "This is a right old mess, this dump of yours. We're going to have to do something about that." So I said, "Well, what do you mean?" He said, "I think you need a lick of paint on there." And here he is.
Good morning.
Good morning, Tim.
How are you?
Yeah, very good. We didn't get to see much of you in the chopping the tree down video.
We didn't. I was far too busy. There were two slackers.
Yeah, I don't know who they were. Was that Ricky and some other geezer?
That Ricky chap, he's...
Rubbish.
Yeah.
Rubbish. Yeah. I know. He keeps popping round and nicking my coffee. Anyway, so today, this weekend, we've got a bit of a theme going.
We've got a bit of a task.
Now, you're a cheeky man.
Very cheeky.
Because you had a word with a local firm.
Brandon Tool Hire.
Brandon Tool Hire. Where are they? In Worthing?
They're in Worthing. They are Broadwater Road.
Very nice people, apparently.
Very nice. They've given us a scaffold tower for the weekend.
For free?
For free. Yeah.
Just to mention their name. How about
Brandon
that?
Tool Hire.
Yeah.
You need it. Go and see them.
So we're going to see how good the Tool Hire tower is.
Yep.
And how easy it is to erect. And then we're going to have egg and bacon. And then we're going to scrape and paint.
Scrape and paint, and we'll all be done by lunchtime.
So that sounds really cool.
Yeah.
All be done by lunchtime.
Yeah.
You know, I have lunch about 9:30, don't you?
Oh, well, that's out the window then.
A bit tight in here because my garden, because of my shed at the moment, which is going to be shortened or narrowed, I suppose, there's not a lot of room, and so it's all full up with my logs, which I need for burning. Any regular viewers will know that I've got an Essie and an Ironheart wood burning stove, so I burn those. So it means we're quite restricted on getting the tower up, which looks actually very lightweight and very simple to do. Our issue is that the narrowness.
The length.
Yeah.
The length and the width. We'll get it together, we'll make it work.
So yeah, we'll do it.
We'll do it.
What we've got to do is whack it together.
Whack it together.
So whilst I go and go shopping, go down to the beach,
do a video on the border walk.
Yeah, that sort of thing. I'll be back soon and
back this afternoon, and by the time you get back, Richard, I'll have it all done.
Fantastic. See you later then.
Cheers, mate. Bye.
You feel safe up there, Tim?
You built it, I feel perfectly safe.
Yeah, I wouldn't...
you engineered it, you've put it together, I feel perfectly safe, Richard.
Wouldn't worry about a thing.
Not worried now.
So, we've had a little bit of deciphering on the struts that keep this safe, so that the poor sap who's going to be at the top, which is definitely not going to be me, doesn't fall off. So we've got these... what do you call them, poles, as you can see there. Some are longer than the others, and they're all colour coordinated to make it easy. Only some of the red ones are longer than the other red ones, and some of the blue ones. But fortunately, we've got these diagrams here. That's not the best of ones to look at, but there are some better diagrams that show you how to put it together. It's all going to be fine. What would you like next?
The one with the ladder on it to your right hand, please.
This. Okay, I'm going to do this with one hand holding the camera and the other. Oh, bloody hell. Look at that. At any minute, it's going to be a terrible accident. Blimey. So you're climbing up that bit next to get the next one?
This,
yeah.
and when I get to the top, if you've got a bucket,
Yeah.
swan dive straight into.
Do you want me to fill the bucket with water?
That's fine.
Oh, fair enough. It's brave, isn't he? Tom Daly, eat your heart out. Is it Tom Daly? I don't know.
Cup of coffee?
Coffee, sir, coming.
Please.
No problem.
Thank you.
I've opened my window rather than having to climb. Excuse me. Rather than having to climb up the scaffold, I've opened my window so I can go through the bedroom to get onto the top because I'm not good with heights. However, here is my roof. There is the young man in question. Hello, young fella.
Hello, young fella. How are you today?
I'm nervous about this.
Nervous. I thought you probably were.
So, by some method of osmosis, I can probably clamber. God bloody hell.
Nearly there.
And join you on the scaffold. You join us on the scaffold at the top of my house. And now, in the past, I have done this quite happily. Without this here. So I'm happy to paint. I'm happy to paint. Here, here. Not so happy about that end. Not quite so happy there. Because it's nearer the edge of the house and I'm liable to die in a horrible agonising death. But at least here if you slip you're going to only fall onto the scaffold tower. I feel you might be a bit overexposed, but don't let that worry you. And then I'm not good with heights. Oh, all I can say is it's a good job I've only got one eye. I haven't got double the depth. It would look twice as deep with two. But otherwise we're on top of the world.
We're fine.
Yes.
We'll have this done in a jiffy.
No we won't. Because we're going to have bacon and eggs and a cup of coffee first.
That sounds ideal.
Yeah. So.
Bacon, eggs,
Yeah.
cup of coffee.
Brilliant. So work's going to stop play, but a big thanks to
Brandon Tool Hire.
Yes, we may say that a few times, mainly because they've very generously given us the comedy moments with the tower. But we've done it. We've fixed it. Two complete amateurs. Well, one amateur and one
professional.
Yeah. What? You see how easy it is to erect your own tower in a very tight corner. So thanks, Brendan. You've been brilliant. What they didn't do though is make the coffee and the eggs and bacon, so that we'll do ourselves.
You're going to have to.
Yeah. How did I do that?
Foot on the windowsill.
Don't try this at home. Do it at school. That's where all good experiments take place. We've got the paint ready. We have so far scraped. There he is. Slaving away on the top of the roof.
How come I've got this job already then?
I don't know, he talked himself into it and now he's trying to talk himself out of it. It's these rank amateurs. They don't understand, do they?
They've got no stamina, you know.
You see, us YouTubers, we're just special people. Basically incapable of doing anything other than holding a camera. That's the trouble with us. So we need the advice and help of real experts. Sadly, I couldn't get one, but
No, they weren't available today.
they're expensive. and whereas, you know, someone like Tim, indispensable. Yeah. So we're sweeping the roof. I'm so glib and terrible, really, but you know I'm joking a little bit. I'm going to go up there in a minute and do some painting, but because of the expense of this camera, I'm not going to take the camera up with me, I'm sorry. So I may get Tim to do some filming from the safety, in inverted commas, of our lovely tower, which actually is very safe. And we'll see you in A&E. How do you think we're doing?
I think we're
Tim?
doing really, really well. This is coming together quicker than I expected.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Gone all along there, past chimney, back wall, almost both sides, and down to the top of the window here. So, in the time we've been doing it, we've done really well.
I know I'm back in the window. This is the safest place for me to hold the camera. I have been up there painting, honestly, but it's a very important moment now. As we do this, it's coffee time. Got to get the coffee and the priorities right. So, all right, team, down tools. Union says coffee. Well, success so far has been going. I've been painting on this side of the house, which is where the bathroom is. There's just a tiny patch there that I'm not doing. Tim very kindly said he would, because there's a sheer drop on the other side. I'm not very good with heights. I'm very nervous. I could link to a video down in Cornwall where I climbed up something called The Rock. In fact, if you put Vobes Cornwall The Rock in YouTube, you'll find me climbing up a big rock in which there was a church at one point. Tim is hoovering out the gutters and making a very good job, whilst I'm just painting on the lower half, keeping my hands and fingers to the bone. Are you all right up there, Tim?
All is well.
You've only fallen down 3 times.
We're okay. 3 times is acceptable.
No more falling off the roof.
Okay, mate.
Day 2 of madness in Vobes Towers.
After many hours of considering what we've got to do today and trying to put it off, we have decided that we ought to get out there and not smoke so many cigarettes, eat so many pints of beer, and drink lots of muesli. Did you sleep all right, young fella, my lad?
I slept fine, thank you.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. And me poking you every 2 minutes didn't upset you?
Didn't wake me at all.
Oh, thank goodness for
That
that.
sounds so wrong.
The lovely Julia
Well, not
is
wrong, but you know.
the lovely Julia is here in the kitchen,
Hi.
and we've
Trying
had
to help out.
yeah. I've got her working as well. How do I manage it? But unfortunately, Tim's got to disappear and see his daughter, and he's leaving me to shift logs.
Shift logs on your own.
So
I won't be long.
yeah.
About an hour. See Taylor.
Yeah. So you expect it all to be done by the time you get back?
I hope it's all going to be done by the time I get back.
Of course. I should go and languish in bed now for another hour, and then 5 minutes before you come back, I will move a log.
Move along to look like.
Yeah,
you've
look, I've been busy.
Working hard.
Because they're so heavy. What are you doing?
I want you to show off your painted patches.
There you go.
There, and on the back of your head, on this ear. Look, show this ear.
I can't show it. How do you show it here? Yeah, you show it here.
Ear.
Here. Turn.
Just
Turn.
you have to turn your yeah.
There you
Doing
go.
well.
Right. Enough of this gay banter. We must get back to work. And stop looking up houses in blooming Norfolk. Getting pretty close now to finishing the painting, which is fantastic. There's just a little bit down one side. Tim's just popped off to see his daughter for an hour because she lives in Worthing, but she has a uni place in Plymouth, or she goes to university in Plymouth and she lives there most of the time. But her mum lives in Worthing, so Tim thought he'd go off and see her. But we're nearly done. This tower from Brandon Tool Hire has been absolutely brilliant. I know we've mucked about a bit, but this has been just such a fantastic thing. I think we hired more than we really needed, It's been so universal for clambering over and getting to all the little spots that we needed to get into. So a big thanks to Brandon Tool Hire. It goes right up there, look. And it's been a wonderful asset in order to achieve what we wanted, and very easy to erect and put together. So I'm very thrilled.
The last bit.
We're up on the roof, the very top roof. Because in our wisdom we still had a lot of paint left, and we figured, sorry about wobbly camera, we figured we should paint this, I don't know what you call it, this ridge thing here. It would look much nicer, and it just makes a pleasant view from below. It's a lovely day, and we get to see some of the houses in Worthing and the street beyond. I've just spotted something on the chimney there, which I'd completely forgotten about. It says
Vobes.
1995. Shows you how long I've been here. Bought the house in 91, came up to fix the chimney in 1995, and in the cement there is my name. It's a lovely day, and we've not done very much, and the reason is we've really come to the conclusion there's a few repairs that should be done first.
I think so.
Before we paint, because it may be that we've got to take some of the render off and just patch it a bit. I've not been up here for so long that clearly there's quite a bit of work to do. So rather than waste our time,
Move on to another little project.
yes, so we've got plenty to do. But that's where this video is going to end, on the roof, because we may kill ourselves getting down. Someone's taken the ladder. In fact, thanks to Brendan Tool Hire,
Brendan Tool Hire.
for the use of that wonderful tower, but they've come back and they've taken it, and we're trapped up
They're now
here.
trapped.
So, but they're very nice people to deal with, easy,
Easy, yeah.
in Broadwater. Go and check them out. Big thanks to them. Big thanks to Tim for coming down and helping me paint the back of the house.
Pleasure.
It's been an absolute joy, and we'll show you a shot of what it finally looked like. But from me here in somewhere in Worthing, on the top of a terraced house built in 1874, revisited in 1990 something. Five. Take care, look after yourself, and join me again on another wacky adventure.
Take care.
Bye bye.
For now.